Yo, what is up, guys? We're back out here today. We're back at the 300ZX. We were out here the other day, pulled the engine. Pulled the transmission off of there. Got some stuff for our manual swap. And we're out here today to finish it off. We need to grab the manual brake pedal, the drive line. I think I'll probably grab the gauge cluster. Let's take a look, see what else we got. Honestly, there's a ton of good parts left on this car, but we can't save them all. We got the clutch pedal the other day. Let's finish getting rid of this. Let's finish grabbing this brake pedal. There it is. Worth it? I can't speak to that. This car is like a serious pain in the ass. Just for really no reason. Overly engineered. Moving all kinds of stuff out of the way just to get to a bolt that should be accessible. Alright. Gotta finish our driveline removal here. Got just the tool. Alright guys, we're going back underneath here. And boom, right to our drive line here. So this is our manual drive line. Now this is on a 2+0. And I have a 2+2. So I think I read that we can just swap the front half. And it's the back half that's longer. So as you can see, I was cutting it yesterday. I ran out of battery power. We're back today. I'm gonna cut that because all the bolts are rusted and I just don't have time to be messing with it. We still got a differential, which is really good on these NA cars. Great swap for a 240. And even if you just need another one on your 300ZX. Got her. All right, guys. Well, there's our front half of our manual transmission drive shaft. If it doesn't end up working, we can always just sell it to a 2+0 guy, but there you go. All right, guys, so we have one of these pods. This is for on the USDM car. This is on the right side. It's not perfect, but these things deteriorate pretty bad and they're super expensive. So we're gonna take this one, and then we're gonna take this guy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull the gauge cluster too. Look, 82,000 miles, bro. We can check in to make sure it works on my car. All right, here's a look at our gauge cluster, guys. I mean, everything looks good except a little suspect on the rust on those screws there. Unfortunately, that's the circuitry for this. I think I'll still pick it up because we can test it out on my car, see how it works. If it works, good. If not, sell it for parts. Still sell for a lot of money. I sold my non-working one for parts a while back, like over a year ago, 2 years ago now, I guess, for I don't even know, $100 or something. No problem. All right, I think we've done pretty good on this car, guys. Somebody came out here and got the, I have no idea. That thing is Honestly, this boot is really in nice condition. We might as well, this is actually really good. I'm gonna take that too. Our console, like, it's pretty decent before, man, look how destroyed. Sport car, man, 82,000 miles, guys. Can you believe that? 82,000 miles, just neglected, destroyed, now in the trash, about to be crushed. All right, guys, here's a little one over on what we pulled out of this one today. You know, I'm always whining about when I see people's cars for sale without the radiator fan shroud. So this is a perfectly good radiator fan shroud. Pick this up. We got the gauge cluster, the gauge cluster hood. This is the trim that goes underneath the glove box. I just sold one for 40 bucks. I went ahead and pulled the whole center console. Honestly, this lid's in better shape than mine. It's not broken, and that boot's good. It's not gonna cost that much. Our manual brake pedal. I need that oil tree, the NA oil tree off of that motor. I need it for the motor I have sitting at the house, and then the front half of our manual drive line. I think that's gonna do it for this 300ZX. Still got a lot of good parts on there. I'd like to get that differential, but it's just not in the cards today. There's plenty of other stuff I have to get done first before I have a spare differential. I mean, this car will be out here for a little bit. I don't know the condition. If y'all need anything, hit me up. They go through cars pretty quick out here, so if you see this in 6 months from now, it's long gone. And I'd like to just get that whole engine. Honestly, there's a lot of good parts on it still. I've sold one of these EGR valves for $100 before, so I mean, that's right there. And guess what? If somebody did come out here and get this, it's already pulled. These VVC controllers, I mean, this one's they're so nasty, but those are worth a bunch of money. I've went through 2 extra engines already, so I've got a bunch of parts, but it's always good to have more, especially on a low mileage engine like this. But on the flip side, it was neglected pretty heavily. Not much good left, let's put it that way. There's stuff left, but like, this is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure whoever came in here before me did that. We've got a driver's side door panel. I mean, it's there. I didn't even look back here to see what's underneath in here, to tell you the truth. All right, guys, we're done with this 300ZX for now. Let's get back to the garage. Yo, guys, that 300ZX, man, that was the deal. I was not expecting that to show up in the yard, and boom, there it was. Everything for our manual swap we got the drive line. We just need to see a clutch, and that's all good, and we need to resurface the flywheel. But we got a lot of good parts off of that car. There's still a lot of good parts left if you're a 300ZX guy, you know, like we are. So we'll probably revisit that in the future, but for right now, we got to move on to the next project. But man, that was a blessing that car showed up, and we were able to get there and get all the parts, and now we can really get this 300ZX swapped. I'm really excited about that. I mean, I would like to go back and grab that engine, but I got so much other stuff. I just don't need extra parts right now. So hopefully somebody else will get it and put it to use. If not, you know, I need to sell some 2J blocks. I've got a few 2J blocks built up that I thought would go, but after Christmas, everything kind of just slowed down. We were pumping out parts, and then after Christmas and the New Year, it's just kind of slowed down. So when sales slow down, you slow down on what you're buying. All right, guys, here's this piece that we scored. I mean, this is a huge score for this to be unbroken. That car only had 82,000 miles, so huge bonus on that. Oh, 2J head, 2J block, all this stuff, dude. I got way too much stuff. Here's mine. We got a big old chunk missing out. This is part of just making the underneath of my engine bay look that much better. We got our balancing tube that looks amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and just switch this out right now, and then we'll get that one listed for sale. Well, we just actually listed this for sale. This is the one that came off the car, and we just installed that new one on the car. Yo, guys, take a look at this 2+0 suede center console. And look at this shift boot. This is actually why I bought it, because look how good of condition this is in here. And then honestly, the top of this isn't broken. Everything else, I mean, these don't necessarily go bad. It's cool if anybody wants like a suede one. But I really bought this because there's a piece of plastic that lines the top of this that this cover goes to. And when you lean on it, it'll break. And honestly, the one in my car is broken. This one's actually been rewrapped, but if you can see, it like pushes down, you can hear it. Like it's all broken. When I rewrapped it, I kind of like fixed it best you can, but it's never been as good. And especially when you know, when you push on it, it don't help nothing. So this is a really nice one. And then this boot is really nice. And then we just got the center console. We'll put it up for sale. I'll probably take the top off of this, take this off, and just sell the shell. But I just thought it was a really cool part. It's nice to see some of these parts that tend to wear out pretty frequently in good condition. That'd be kind of fun if I showed you how I list items really quickly in the garage. We're gonna take this throttle engine cable cover, just go on eBay and search one that has, kind of see what the prices are going for them, and then what else is out there. We wanna look at sold listings, so I'm going over filters and click the sold. That'll brought up what actually sold, not just what people are asking for, because I want to see what people are paying and not what people are asking. So look through there, find a listing that looks good that sold, and then we're going to go ahead and click on it and hit sell one like that. That'll bring up a copy of that listing. Then we'll go ahead and I'll change the title to whatever I want it to say. When you say sell one like this, it pulls it up in the right eBay category and sticks it kind of where it wants to. After we put in the title, go ahead and take some different pictures showing the throttle cable cover in this instance from some different angles. And then of course, highlighting any damage. And on this one, it was missing that back little bolt. So we'll point that out and then we'll put it in the description as well. A couple different photos from all angles and we should be good to go. Let those upload to eBay. And then we'll just go down. I'm going to hit the category. Since it's already in the right eBay category, I'm going to change it to my store category and make sure it's in the 300ZX category in my store. So if you go on there, you'll be able to sort through all the 300ZX parts. Next thing we need to do is go through pricing and description and change it to what it needs to be. Here's the pricing. We're going to automatically set it in auction. We're going to go ahead and set it to buy it now. And I figure $40 with free shipping is fair for an item like this, seeing what others have sold for. Then we got to put in our shipping weight. I figure 2 pounds. These are just rough estimates that I'll put in. I've been doing this for a long time, so I figure we can just eyeball this thing out and get it close enough. We'll figure it out when it ships and we package it up for good, because right now, obviously, it's not packaged up. And I like to use the Postal Service Ground Advantage. We'll offer free shipping and we'll get this thing listed up and up for sale. Then here's our pile of, this is how I store like bigger parts like this that I don't box up, that are going in storage because they're listed for sale. So break everything down, boom. If you care or not, that's just how I do it. And I'm almost going to throw this in my car. This is so nice, like an OEM. They don't even have any for sale. They're aftermarket ones. I've got an aftermarket one in this car. That just don't fit as nice. It's like overly tight right here. It even like ripped. This thing's only a little bit old. And I mean, it does look good, but man, that OEM fitment doesn't play, dude. So I was thinking about almost putting that in my car. We'll see. Right now it's listed for sale. If someone wants to buy it, they can buy it. But let's look at this, boys, before we wrap this up. Man. Woo. Now, hopefully this, man, we're going to test this on my car because it's a little questionable in the back. We've got some rust. There definitely was, I don't know. We can speculate, whatever. Anyways, the only, like, look, 82,000 miles in that 300ZX was done. It's a shame. This car literally has like 100,000 more miles on it than this car had. But I just thought it'd be cool to share that little find with you. I think that's it. Whew. Thanks for hanging out with me in the garage today, guys. Going to the junkyard, checking out that car. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it shows back up on this channel before it gets crushed. It's pretty ran through, and I got a lot of other projects think I got everything we needed off of that car. You never know. Probably that car will be gone within like 2 months-ish. It'll probably be gone or getting close to be gone. They go through inventory really quick out there. I just want to tell you guys, thanks for keeping these cars alive. You know, I was out driving around today. I saw some like older 90s Integras and stuff like that. Like just stuff that honestly shouldn't be on the road anymore. Let's be honest. You know, you got a 30-year-old car. It shouldn't be on the road anymore. This one's holding up boxes. I would see like old Hondas, old Nissans, old like JDM tuner cars from the 90s. It's cool to see them on the street still going, keeping it alive. Well, it's because of you guys. You guys are keeping it alive. Keep keeping these cars alive. Take care of them. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Appreciate hanging out with you. Peace.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross